Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tim, and I am a retired educator living in Chattanooga. And last year we talked about, I think it came up during a live stream, that we would really like to sort of declutter my mom's kitchen. I wasn't really sure how she felt about that at the time, but she is definitely on board and has asked me to please hurry up and get it done. So today, that's what we're going to do. We are going to declutter at least part of her kitchen. I'll explain that in a minute. The one thing that you have to understand about my mom's kitchen is that it is not cluttered. It is organized, and it is extremely organized. It was built to be organized. The house was built about 31 or 32 years ago. It was built at that time, designed at that time to be organized. Now, since then, she's had the cabinets recovered. She's had the floors redone because it used to be sort of an antique brushed white or something. It looked really dated. Looks beautiful now. There are a couple of things that we're not going to do today. One is I'm not going to do these shelves right over here today, up here at the top. And I'm not going to do this section right here, which is all of her cookbooks. I'll talk to her about that off camera. But there are a few ground rules for today. And the ground rules are, number one, I don't do anything without my mother's permission. This is not my decluttering, it's hers. I'm the bulky brawn to get it all moved. The second thing is I am not going to pressure her in any way to get rid of anything. If she wants to keep it, we keep it. Doesn't matter what the reason is. She has a reason. That's all that matters to me. So with that in mind, I'm going to start with a really simple cabinet. This is one up here that I've already talked to her about, so I can do this without her in the room. And it's kind of an interesting thing. So let me just pull this down. That you can't see from back there, but we have all kinds of glasses up here. And they are festive Christmas glasses. These are all plastic, and these are all glass. Now, there is also a roasting tin up here, but I'm not going to get rid of that. I may move it later, but right now I'm going to keep it. So I know immediately I have permission to get rid of all of these glasses. And the reason for that is we used to use these for a while when my family would come over for the holidays. But now we just use red Solo cups. We buy decorative dishes, throwaway dishes. But red is Christmas, so we just use red Solo cups. So I know these are going away. So the things that are going away, I'm going to move into the dining room. So I'm going to turn the camera off and move that real quick. And then we'll start pulling out some other stuff. The main reason this even started is because inside her oven, she has to store all of these pans. She has no room for them in the storage that was built for the kitchen. The thing is, she uses all of these pans, so none of these pans can go away. They need to be replaced somewhere. So we've got a really nice cooking pan with a lid. We've got a couple of cast iron skillets, one square. It's got the ribs on the bottom, so it'll mark your steaks up and stuff. And then we have, the basic oven pan. This pan may be the only one that either leaves or moves because it's a wide pan to fit in the oven, but it won't fit in the refrigerator, and it won't fit in the refrigerator in the back. And she bought this pan to make peanut brittle a long time ago. But it's a really nice pan, and she may still use it for things. I just don't want it to have to be in the oven while she does it. So I'm going to put a few of those things out there, and then I'm going to start with what's underneath the oven. And I'm trying to put things that are alike. I guess I'm not on this camera over here. Trying to put things that are alike together so that she can kind of see how many she has of each thing and what they look like. I'm not sure it will all come out right on the camera as I'm getting it out. We were talking about this at the breakfast table this morning. And even though this stuff is buried down in here, she knows what's here. She's already told me that this colander and this bunt pan can go. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to come back in a minute with my mom and talk about what all is left here, and then we'll move on to another cabinet. And let me just make sure that I can see you over there. I can, so that's good. All right, so we've already done sort of a brief introduction. I've got everything kind of laid out here from the first set of cabinets. You've met my mom before, but this is my mom, Ruby.
Hi.
And we're going to sort of talk through what's here. I know this is stuff that came out of your oven you said you wanted to keep. This came out of your oven. Well, part of it did, that you want to keep. Okay, but you've been looking through some other things. So what have you seen that you would like to get rid of?
This right here. This is my cornbread skillet. I don't use that one.
You don't use this one at all?
No.
Okay. I'm going to set it back here until I get rid of it. All right. That's one heavy thing going.
And throw this away.
Okay.
I can't clean it up, so you can't take it.
What does it go to?
It doesn't go to anything, but I have a pan that I've used it on.
Okay. All right. And then you said you wanted to keep the cake pans.
These are not the cake pan.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
This one can be a cake pan, but this is just a sheet pan.
I use that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
I use that sometimes, but I have clear bowls this side that I can use to bake in.
It's not a matter of what you can use. If you want to keep it, we're going to keep it. Don't get rid of it just because you think I'm trying to get rid of everything you own.
I thought that was the goal. All right. Well, let's keep it for right now.
Okay, that's fine. And then what about this one?
I do need to keep that.
Okay. And I'm assuming you need these bowls, or these pans, rather.
I want to keep this one.
Yeah.
This is the lid that goes to it.
Okay.
I can get rid of that, and this is the lid that goes to it.
Okay. And you're sure?
I have another one this size.
Okay.
That I received as a gift.
Oh, okay.
And it's not here.
Okay. No, we'll get to it. All right. That's going back there for now. All right. And then we have the muffin pans.
I don't use these.
Okay.
But I do use 6 or 7 of these.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the way I am. I never fill one up. Right. And then you got these baking sheets.
This one will fit in my freezer if I want to put something on that.
Okay.
And this, I can get rid of it.
Well, not. And again, if you want to keep it, we talked about the fact that I can move it back to a different room and you don't have to put it back in the oven.
There's no place in that room.
Okay. So we want this one to go away?
Yeah, but I would like to keep this.
Okay. Does it fit anything else?
It doesn't fit anything else, but when I'm baking something,
I can use it to cool something.
Right.
Okay. Okay. I like that plan.
And I want to keep this.
Yes. Yeah. I'm assuming these are things you want to keep. These are the cake pans we were talking about. But,
yes, there's 3 of them.
Okay.
Well, let's see if there's 3 or 2.
There was. I saw 3 in there. Yep.
Yeah, I want to keep those in case I want to make a cake.
Okay.
I don't have to keep this.
Okay. Will you ever use it?
I think this is what goes on.
So do these two things don't fit together?
No.
Okay. So this is its own.
Well, see, it's lost one of its handles.
Oh,
I don't use it.
okay.
I don't know if that goes on that or not.
May
Goes on there.
doesn't really fit that either. It's too big for this and too little for that. Let's hang on to it in case we find a pot for it here in a little while. Okay, so this one we can let go of.
Because it's missing a handle.
Yeah.
And that one has a broken handle.
Okay.
You can get rid of that.
Okay. We are making progress here. Right. All right. Now we have another little baking stand. And
You can use this.
I
always use that. That goes in the oven.
That's what I figured.
That came with the oven.
All right. And then you have another baking sheet. This is the one that's got insulated on the bottom. It's got little feet on it. It's a pretty nice one.
I use.
Okay. And then you have 3 bread pans.
I'd like to keep this one in case I want to make some banana nut bread.
Okay, yeah. I know you make that sometime. And that one will work better than this. So.
Yeah, this came for meatloaf and it had an insert in it so you could lift it out.
Gotcha.
And I wasn't using that, so I threw it away. I don't need those.
Okay. We made some progress. That was just one drawer and what was in your oven. Okay. So,
I don't know if you get all this back in.
Well, I'm going to try to put some of it back in the drawer, and I'll let you go ahead and go sit down. I will put this away, get this out of the way, and I'll get the next batch out. I'll bring you back in again. All right, we have all of that out of the way, and now it's time to grab another drawer full of stuff to put out here to look at. So we're going to start with this one. So we're going to look through this together, and we'll see what we wind up with when we're done.
Well, you got all this out of that one cabinet?
I got it out of this one cabinet right here. You got 2 drawers in there. So all the red things I know were a gift, if I remember correctly. You got these for Christmas one year.
I did. But this one, I dropped one.
Okay.
With something in it.
Oh.
And no lid will fit on it.
Okay.
So it's really no good.
Okay. And was this the lid that went with it? Looks like it is. And then, so we're going to keep the red ones. Okay. I'm assuming that you want to keep those as they were a gift.
Okay. I use them.
Okay. I'm just going to put them back here out of the way so we can get to everything else in.
I've learned to tell you something.
Yeah.
This right here, I got that bigger skillet that Brittany cooked bacon in.
That one over there?
The bacon fits equally as well in this.
Okay. Do you want to keep both pans, or you just want to use this pan?
We can just use this one.
Okay. So we can get rid of this one right here?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one that cost me just a few cents.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, I'm assuming you use your strainer.
I use that all the time.
Okay. And then you've got a lot of lids here.
I use this whole thing here sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You put that back here out of the way. This is a cheese slicer, if I'm not mistaken.
It ain't even, no. I don't use it.
That's kind of what I figured. I don't know what this pan is for.
I used to make pancakes in it.
Okay.
But it doesn't sit.
It doesn't sit, it doesn't sit level.
I don't need it.
Okay. Now, again, we've got all these lids, but we may find pots for all of them that you still want to use, so.
I like my double boil.
Yeah, that would make sense.
This right here, it's old. It doesn't hold a whole lot.
Yeah.
But if I make a pie with 2 cups of milk or 3 cups of milk, I can cook it in this.
Okay.
And I won't burn it.
Yeah. Everybody needs a double boil. Well, everybody but me, but.
I don't have anything else I don't have a bowl that I could set anything else to use as a double.
That's what. Okay.
I do use this.
Okay. I figured you probably use both of these.
I do.
Okay.
I've had these for many years.
I think this is going to go with another one too.
Tell that they're old, but I do still use them.
And I'll see if I can find a pot for this.
I think that goes on that.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Okay. We're going to keep all of this.
Right.
Excellent. All right. So I'm going to put all this stuff away again and get out another group of stuff so you can go have a seat. Let me turn the cameras off. We have all that put away, and now it's time to go to the next cabinet, which is this one right here. This one is really interesting. Okay, we'll get my mom back in here and we'll see what we've got. Hopefully I can get all these videos synced up. I'm not used to making this many videos. So we've put the last bit back in the cabinets. We've taken all the stuff away that we're going to get rid of. And then I've emptied out a new set of cabinets with a lot of hodgepodge of stuff. So let's talk our way through some of this. Let's start with how many measuring bowls you have.
Okay.
And that doesn't count these. How many measuring bowls do you need?
Well, I use all of those. I use what's in here. I use that.
Okay.
I use things.
You use all those? Okay. I only have two.
No, I'm making y'all sweet tea now. I use it.
Okay.
I guess I don't use this. I don't know what it's for.
Fair enough.
I use this if I want to grind up a con.
Okay. That's always handy.
I know this holds a bowl.
Well, I haven't found the bowl yet, but we'll keep it till we do. It's probably in another cabinet somewhere. That's probably the lid for it. That lid was on here, and I took it off because it didn't fit real well. So let's move these two things out of the way where we're going to keep them.
I don't need these. These used to be my popcorn bowls. Since I don't eat popcorn hardly ever, I don't use this because it's too hard to get on.
Okay.
It's a good piece of Tupperware. I use these.
Okay. Do you use both of these?
Very, very seldom.
And they're really pretty. Do you want to keep them?
I need to.
Okay. Again, I'm not trying to push you one way or the other here, so
I kept all this because you can cook in these.
okay. It's like it needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, well, I haven't used these. I have some of them up here that I use.
So you're not using these.
I'm not using.
Well, why don't we get rid of these and you keep the ones you're using?
It's okay. I think this is a chopper.
It is. It's one of those things that you pound up and down to chop onions and stuff.
You know, I have used it, but I don't anymore. I just cut them with my knife.
Okay. These were all the rage at one point. I've had one. In fact, I probably still got it somewhere. I don't use it either. I just...
Well, yeah.
All right.
And I keep all my measuring.
Okay.
And I don't use this very much. I haven't used it much at all. I bought it because it's a new thing.
Yeah.
But I do use these.
Okay. Do you want to keep this one?
I don't really need it.
Okay.
But it is new.
We'll keep this.
Yeah, I use those. And I use my scale when I'm making hamburger patties.
Okay.
I put some, there used to be a little dish that you set on there, but I just put a piece of wax paper on there And when I roll out the ball for my patties,
Yeah.
I measure it.
Okay. Sounds like getting you a digital scale for Christmas might be a good idea. Now, I'm assuming that all of these probably fit bowls that are over in those cabinets somewhere. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with these except put them back. All right, I will put all this back, get rid of all the other stuff, and we'll come bring it back in when I've got another load out here.
Where are you putting all this stuff that you're getting rid of?
It's in there. Your dining table's almost full. All right, so we've got all of that put away and getting ready to bring out the next cabinet full, and then the dining room table's already getting pretty full. Well, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we've got another huge package here. We're going to bring Mom back in here and look through it, see what we can keep, see what we can get rid of. We'll be right back. This is all from that drawer down there. What are we keeping? I know we're keeping this.
And this.
And this, okay.
And the beaters that go with it.
So you've got another measuring cup. This one's really interesting.
You don't know what that's for.
Well, I don't know. Is it strand something?
When we first started doing the roast for Christmas,
Yeah.
I was just, you put that little thing down there in this and you strain the grease.
Okay.
But since you got so good at cooking the roast and you don't have hardly anything left in juice,
Yeah.
I really don't need it.
Okay.
But that's what that's for.
Okay. All right. Now we've got all kinds of Tupperware here.
Well, these can go. I know some of these have lid, but some of these.
That lid doesn't fit either one of them. That lid looks like it. No.
These
This one's got a lid. And then you got more here.
Okay.
This is what happens to everybody's Tupperware. It's like socks in the dryer.
I've seen add some more of these.
Well, you might. I can hang on to the lids for a while till we see what else might be here.
I don't need these square things.
Okay. This one?
And I don't need that either.
Okay.
See, these are so old and I've tried to bleach them.
Yeah, I think they could probably just be tossed. I don't know that I can take them.
All this yellow stuff could be tossed.
Okay.
But some of these lids you might take. Some other people might need these lids.
Yeah. Well, if they look halfway decent, that one actually looks pretty decent.
This one doesn't. This one does.
If you got anything that goes with it, you might want it.
These could go to Goodwill.
Right. Okay.
Know about these.
Okay.
I know that one's too dirty.
Up there, put these over here. All right. I'm assuming this is like a cake pan. Got a top somewhere.
And I don't use this.
Okay.
And I don't use this steamer.
Does all this go with it?
I think they do.
Okay. Somebody will need a good steamer. All right, let's talk about these candles.
Well, these candles, I don't use them because they won't sit out very long.
Okay. Well, let's give them away. Somebody will find a way to use them.
A lot of people melt candles down.
All right, that goes with this cake pan, I'm sure. So let's see what all is inside the cake pan.
Well, let me put what I'm keeping ready for you.
Okay. So we have a coffee cup.
I don't need that.
We have another coffee cup.
They won't keep it hot.
Okay. So you've got more Tupperware.
This lid goes on it.
Probably goes on that one. It's got that same design on the bottom. Okay.
And this lid, I know this lid fits one of the bowls.
Does it fit this one? No, this one takes another one like that. I don't see another bowl.
And I don't use this. I guess those go together. I do use these bowls.
This is probably a lid to this bowl.
It goes to this.
Okay, so let me hang on to that. And I'm assuming that's with your blender?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I keep that.
Okay. All right. And what about this one? You can tell how often you've used it by looking inside.
I know it's dirty. It's cornware.
I know. It's a good pan.
That's the kind of bowls I have up there.
Yeah. Do you want to hang on to it? That might be one of the things that's handed down to another generation because those last forever.
Okay.
Let's hang on to that one. The girls may not know they want it now, but they might want it later.
That goes with
Yes,
that.
it goes with this.
And this goes with it.
Here. So it's all together. Okay.
Was this a plate we ate on?
It's probably a plate that came with something we bought at the store somewhere that had a little plastic cover over it, and then you just kept it because that's what we do.
And, yeah, I'll keep these dishes.
And then you've got this cutting board here and a couple of more lids.
I don't use this because I bought a flat one.
Yeah, that would be a whole lot more.
And this is so heavy.
Yeah.
But somebody would love to have that.
Well, I know they would because you could use this like to serve a charcuterie board, you know?
That'd be something you want.
You never know. If I had room for it, I might. And then we've got...
Well, you know, I've got a little list.
You've got more Christmas napkins. I don't guess we used those this year, did we?
I think these come with Jamie's dishes if they brought one.
Could be.
I tell you what, I think I'll throw away these that are open
Okay.
and keep these
Okay.
that are closed up.
Okay. I think we don't know what this is, and we don't know what this goes to. So I'm going to say they can go away. Probably in the trash because nobody would know what to do with them either.
Well, where did these come?
I bought those at Thanksgiving for the dessert plates. Okay. Man, we cleared that out in a hurry, didn't we? Okay.
I knew that really needed to be cleaned out.
All right. I'm going to let you go sit down while I put these away, and then we'll get the next group out. So, how many glasses do we need?
We need all these.
Okay.
We need all these.
Okay. Just for you?
Yes. But you know, I do have company.
Yeah, that's true. Well, and your Sunday school class may come back over again, too, which would be, you'd need a lot of those because you're not going to get any red Solo cups. I know. I know you. All right. Are we keeping these? I'm just going to pull some stuff out and put it back.
I don't need
Okay. Put this over here.
I'd like to keep these.
Okay. You're allowed. Yeah, I think I better try to pull all those out at once. Let's look and see what they are here.
Look home.
Now, do those go with good china somewhere? Or are they just not matching anything else you got?
Not China.
Okay.
This was that China that you took down to Goodville
Okay.
from the garage.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is for deviled egg.
Yeah.
And I need to keep that. And this goes to my everyday stuff
Yeah.
that I use.
Okay. You eat all this?
What is this?
It's just another platter. Just a plate.
Well, it'll teach it.
Okay. Not. I know we use this kind of stuff at Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I don't want to get rid of something even if we only use it once a year. I don't want to have to go out and replace it once a year.
I could put this back in there, but we do need this bigger bowl.
Okay, look, you need the bowl. Let's leave it in here. And I don't know, you're going to keep all the coffee mugs?
Well, we used most of them last time,
Okay.
even those solid black ones.
Yeah.
Indeed, that's what I use every day.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's leave those. I'm just pulling out bits and pieces that looks like it didn't go with anything else here.
And they don't.
I don't know how many salt and pepper shakers you need, but you got plenty.
I don't really need those.
Okay.
But, they came with the white dishes I inherited. I guess I don't need that either.
Yeah.
I'll keep this.
Okay.
I use this in my makeup.
Would this have been George's shot glasses? This is like an orange juice glass.
No, he probably had them, but he had regular shot glasses that he measured in.
Okay.
But he put it in a tall glass.
Are you keeping these?
No.
Okay. See, I was just about to just put them back.
And I don't need this either.
Okay. And then you got some fancy sugar and cream.
Are those empty?
Yeah. Don't tell me I can have them. I don't want them.
Well, I'm kind of glad to get rid of them.
Where are you going? We got lots to do here. So I know we're keeping the corning.
And these are my everyday dishes.
Yeah.
So none of these go.
Okay.
This is my everyday dish.
Okay. I'm assuming that's a coffee. Yeah. That goes with these.
Yeah.
Now, do you use these since you got the coffee mugs?
I don't.
Well, we can keep them together.
But see it. It's all.
Yeah. Yeah. So then what about these?
I use about 2.
I'm going to say, is this what you eat your cereal out of?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to keep 2. This is what I did. I had 6 mugs downstairs, and I have 2 now because I drink one while I wash the other one.
I used to. I don't drink coffee out of them anymore.
Oh, we've got 2 more here, but I want to move them to the front so you can get to them. Let's even those up just a little bit. And then you've got these other plates.
I use these bowls.
On another coffee mug and another coffee mug.
I don't really want those.
So that goes with that. This is with your everyday dishes. I can tell by the edging.
Yeah.
I'll keep that. That goes with all the coffee mugs.
It does. Sure.
So you want to keep these bowls? Do you need all of these bowls?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need these plates too?
I do.
Okay. All right.
When I don't have these strawberry plates, I use one of those for my toast.
Okay. We got another one of these glasses you said to get rid of.
Yeah.
And then we've got your creamer that goes with your dishes. We'll keep that. You don't ever use this. If I put this up here, will it be okay?
No, I use that sugar a lot.
Oh, do you? Okay. I was just thinking about coffee. I knew you didn't take any of your coffee.
You know, when I make vegetables, I always put sugar in them.
Yeah, that's true.
And I put sugar in my oatmeal.
All right. Are we keeping all of these?
I don't need that.
Okay.
But I'm sure there was a lid.
I can look down here and see if it's in this group of lids down here on the bottom.
Let's keep the bigger ones.
Okay. Just get rid of both of these? Yeah. Okay. I'll look for a lid for that one.
Because I can't do it anyway.
So do you see what all was up here? And look how much is left.
Well, Well, I laced it a plate for it. They
Well,
won't sit out on the
your kitchen is not cluttered. I made that clear at the beginning of the video. It is not cluttered. It's just full. All right, let's pull down a few things here for you to look at. That's really pretty. I don't know if you use it anymore or not, but it's really pretty. I think we had a lid for that somewhere.
Yeah, we do.
I'll put that with the Tupperware.
I'm using that as it is.
I can tell by that bug in the bottom.
Well, see, I couldn't reach it, so I just didn't use it.
Well, now I'm willing to get it down for you if it's something you need to keep.
Well, when we have a big group, sometime I don't need that.
That's not a problem. All right, so then let's move down a shelf. Just to get things down where you can see them. I'll just set this one down here so you can see what that looks like. I thought that's the bowls you ate out of.
No, it is. No, it isn't.
And then this goes with your dishes. This goes with the other stuff we're getting rid of. Do you need the bowl?
Yeah. You've already taken those dishes.
Yeah. Long time ago. They're pretty. Somebody will use them. All right, what about these bowls?
I want to keep those.
Okay. So you're not going to stack them 4 high. I'm going to try to stack them a little lower. What about these?
I don't need those either.
All right, so we're keeping this. We're going to keep this bowl.
I'm keeping those.
Okay.
And I have a bigger one like this.
Okay. We didn't set it aside somewhere, did we?
It's in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
And something in it.
All right, and we're keeping this.
I don't think so. I have those 3. And
Right, okay. All right, so we're just about done. So are we keeping these?
no, but I do use these bigger bowls.
Okay, but I get rid of the smaller ones?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you use these? Just when we have company?
Just when I need extra bowls.
Okay, and I'm going to put them up here out of the way. Then we've got, did we decide to get rid of these?
Yeah. I would like for you to not put those back so far. 'Cause
Well, I thought I was going to put something else in front of them.
I use those a lot.
There you go. There where you can find them.
Now, I didn't have that. I did find something in there.
Okay, so we don't have anything for
I
these.
know this fits some piece of plastic stuff.
Okay, I'll hang on to it. I'll see if I can find it.
This one I don't know about.
Okay, I'll hang on to that till I can check. And I think it goes on another plastic bowl, but I don't know that it's definitely not Tupperware. All right, this is going over here. I'm not looking for lids for this. Are we keeping this one? That's good.
See, I have several of my Tupperware for this kind of stuff
Yeah,
in the refrigerator.
yeah. Okay,
I'm going to keep this.
okay.
I'm
I'm going to look around and see if I can find another. I may find a bowl for it. We may have moved something in there for it. Okay, that is the last of what I intended to do today. Well, no, it's not either. I got to get underneath here. So let's shut the video off for just a second while I get rearranged again, and I'll look and see what's down here. All right, so we got one last thing to do. I thought I was done, but I wasn't quite done because we've got some stuff under the stove that we need to look at. And I'm not sure what all's here, but we'll pull it all out and look at it. Gosh, there's more stuff than I thought. I think I'm going to have to get down here. Well, that goes way back there.
I wondered if that would go where you took that straight statement from.
I'll see if it'll fit. Good Lord. All right, now your blender's over there, and I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah, and most of this stuff in this box is for the blender.
My knees are ready for this stuff anymore.
This can go back down there right away
Okay.
because that all goes to the blender.
Okay, excellent.
I had this sitting on top of this thing.
This is for Pyrex. You still use this?
No, I've got one in the room that I use.
You have a Chevalier coffee pot?
I use this raw coffee,
Yeah.
but I don't use that.
Okay.
This can go outside. It's eggshells.
Oh.
And I use them to put under the hosta.
Okay, so 2 questions. Do you want this over on Joy shelves in the garage? Or just right outside the door here?
Over on the Joy's shelves, because
And-
I'd be the one doing that.
And the other thing is, should I be keeping all my eggshells for you?
I don't keep mine, but I don't use many. Now this can go touch and skin.
Okay. This is going to go. I don't have any room for this in here. Where was the...
It was over here.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be too high.
We're about to find out.
I know this would be easy for me to get out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. You got another carrier?
I guess I've never used it.
It feels pretty new. And then you've got something that probably chicken came in.
You know why I kept that? When I was making my hamburger patties,
Yeah.
I was using that to put them on that to freeze them before.
Okay.
But I don't use that anymore.
Okay.
I have a different method.
Okay. Well, that would be ingenious. I can understand why you do that. All right. Then we've got...
All this is a keeper.
Okay. And it will go back down there. Do you need these lids
I guess I don't
and all of those lids?
know, but I don't really need this. But I'm just wondering, maybe some of the girls would like that at some point. When I'm gone, they come.
I might actually use that rather than buying a throwaway thing all the time. I'll take that down and store it downstairs. That way, at least it's out of your way.
Well, okay, now what I was wondering
Yeah.
about, and this put with those pans, the bigger pans, because this is really hard for me to have to take all this out to get them.
Sure.
I think that would probably be under the oven. That's a mixing bowl.
Yeah.
The reason I let you have that other thing to go, I want to keep this pan.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, we've opened up a ton of room down here.
Got to have that in there. And I know what most of these lids before. I had been keeping containers to put grease in to throw away,
Yeah.
but I'm out of containers. These all can be thrown away.
I didn't realize the side door opened up too, so I put your blender over here on the side door so you can get to
I guess I forgot that opens.
I know where you got this bowl. KFC.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're done, Mom.
Ooh, wonderful.
What do you think?
I'm full with that.
I'm not fooling with that today. Okay. I might do that when I do the laundry room.